Hello, time for another furtive peek through some continental publications of a sporty nature, and plenty of excitement on the way today, but first we got the papers to get through. Now, many visitors to the message boards, down there, have been a bit concerned over the lack of a German flavour to our European press coverage so far. So for them, we start with this. BB and the breast grabber. Yep, it's Bild. Top story indeed. Female referee has breast touched by player. Inside, the paper explains, while brain cells everywhere give up the will to live, how referee Bibiana Steinhaus, while directing a German second division game, had her boobies inadvertently cuffed by footballer Peter Nehammer, who plays for a team in Berlin. Hurt her? Why no, it barely grazed her. But thanks for asking. Now I know what you're thinking, I bet he felt a right tip, but actually it was the left. With that said, let's hurry on to an altogether more serious story in the European papers this week. Nigel de Jong and his double leg breaking challenge on Hatem Ben Arfa in Man City Newcastle last weekend. Nigel splitting the Hatem, if you will. Now you'd never have guessed it from the comparatively mild reaction the challenge drew in the Premier League, but this incident drew outrage all over Europe. Let's have a look. Here's L'Equipe in France. Ben Arfa, broken season. Hatem Ben Arfa went to Newcastle with a dream of launching his career definitively, says the paper. Instead, this happens. They then break out the bold print and the exclamation marks as they reveal that in commentary on English TV, Nicky Butt, un ancien joueur, called it an everyday challenge, and that referee Martin Atkinson didn't even blow for a foul. Is this, asked L'Equipe, the football they play in England? Yes, it is. As say the Italians, Gazzetta dello Sport here. De Jong, leg breaker. This wasn't football, this was something out of Kill Bill. The strongest condemnation, though, came from De Jong's own countrymen, the Dutch. In Algemeen Dagblad, Sparta Rotterdam's manager says De Jong needs to see a mental doctor. The paper themselves calling him a criminal, the shame of Holland, and Dutch manager Bert van Marwijk dropping him from the Netherlands national team over the incident. Yep, he's lost a Dutch cap because of knocking somebody up. Normally, of course, it's the other way around. Says Van Marwijk anyway, I'm going to have a talk with Nigel because this time he has crossed the line. Yeah, as opposed to say, this time on Xavi Alonso in the World Cup final, or this time breaking Stuart Holden's leg in a game with USA. Curiously, the person most people regard as actually the nastiest fouler, apart from Pauline, is Mark van Bommel, who hasn't been dropped by Van Marwijk, which might be to do with the fact that he's married to the manager's daughter. Van Bommel anyway this week springing to Nigel de Jong's defence. Nigel is one of us, says Mark. It's very unfortunate that he has broken the leg of an opponent twice in 6 months, but I know that Nigel is a sweet guy. Indeed. Van Bommel, in the meantime, anyway, has got his own problems to worry about, of course, with his club, Bayern Munich, who are in crisis right now in the Bundesliga. Bild this week after the defeat at the weekend. Is that all? Bayern, indeed, Bild's headline after their latest defeat this weekend to Borussia Dortmund, with a very tearful-looking Van Bommel there. The German champions now all the way down in 12th place in the Bundesliga, a massive 13 points behind the team in top spot, Mainz, who've won 7 games out of 7 and are thus the only side in the top European leagues still with a perfect record. Remarkable. Bayern, of course, you'll recall, were in a similar slump last season before recovering to take the title. But, say the German papers, it's hard to see them bouncing back in the same way this time around, with just 5 goals scored in 7 games. Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery both out injured, and most of all, their truly rotten-looking back line. Well, in the meantime, manager Louis van Gaal has this week responded by cancelling the club's annual trip to the Oktoberfest. Yep, 9 steins for them. Who's Bayern? Not Van Gaal, etc. and so on. Anyway, while we wait to see if Bayern can climb back up the table by not slumping under it, that's where we'll leave the papers for this week. Next Friday, a European qualifier special perhaps. See you then.